So, Mr. Briggs, is it? Quiet one, aren't you? Well, anyways, we brought you here for a reason. We have a gut feeling that you're somehow connected to the Stage 112 murder.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. It was the case where the masked man strangled Deborah Morse to death in that active movie set. He was able to escape before the cops showed. Now, back to the original question. Were you involved or not?
What if I told you I was?
Well, one of three things will happen, Mr. Briggs. 1. You confess to the murder and spend the rest of your miserable life in prison. 2. You prove your innocence and you'll be free to go. Or 3. You don't tell us a thing and we forcibly have to take the information from you. Either way, you're gonna tell us what the hell happened back there.
Well, aren't you persistent? I'll make you a deal. All the information I have is yours if you let me smoke.
It was just like any other night. The men, drunk off their minds, and the women, cheaper than the clothes on their backs. Me? Well, I was just trying to pass the night as quickly as possible.
That's some good apple juice.
There she was, Jessie Rhodes. My God. The woman was a beauty. She was just sitting there with a blank expression on her face. It sort of seemed like she was just waiting for someone. I tried to be as cool and suave as possible, and approach her with my best pickup line.
So are you sunburned? Or are you always this hot? Should have seen that coming. Sorry if I made a bad impression. My name's Jerry Briggs.
I'm Jessie Rhodes.
Well, I guess we're acquainted now. Can I buy you a drink? Waiter.
No. Thank you for the offer, but I'll have to pass. I'm waiting for someone. He should be coming shortly. So.
When was he supposed to get here?
About 3 hours ago.
Let me buy you a drink.
Jessie followed me home that night. We talked, sang, and danced.
My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you.
I think she said something about being an actress and complained about how crappy her job was. I started talking about my life as a natural response. But suddenly, everything changed when I looked up into her eyes. I swear, I thought I fell in love.
You know, I was thinking you should come into work with me today. I mean, you already called in sick for your job, and you said you were interested in movies.
I was not interested at all.
Well, I guess I can make it, but if there's any point in time that I get bored, it's your fault.
Well, I'll try not to put you to sleep or anything. Well, here we are. Make yourself at home. Just try not to do anything that will get me fired.
No problem, sis.
After a few minutes of sitting, I finally realized that I didn't want to be here. As soon as I was about to get up, some guy by the name of Emilio Dillon approached me.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here? You're not part of the casting crew. Get the hell out.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm here with Jessie.
Oh God, another one?
What do you mean by that?
She's been laying a lot of strays in here lately. Why? Well, I ain't very sure. But anyways, well, you never answered my question. We can't be letting around random people after, the whole Deborah incident.
He proceeded to tell me about the whole murder. He seemed like a nice guy. After I finally convinced him I could stay with a few persuasive words and a fancy lobster dinner in his pocket, he left. Something seemed fishy about him, however, just the way he said things. How he did them, and even when he did them, he seemed a little strange. I wasn't sure if it was just my deadly curiosity or my stubborn ways, but I had to find out more.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh crap, you scared the life out of me. What's all this for?
Why are you going around asking about the murder?
I mean, I really didn't see any harm in it.
Well, you're gonna get us in trouble. We don't talk about the murder here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Understood?
Got it.
Okay. Well, since we're in here, what else have you been up to?
Not much, really.
Although I realize now that we've only known each other for a day and a half, I felt like I wanted to marry her.
This whole murder thing is giving me a headache.
There's a couch in the lobby. I'm sure the doorman won't mind.
Thanks for everything. I'm just really sorry for all the trouble.
It was like my whole world just lit up. I was never really sure what true love felt like. That was quite a hectic day, but it wasn't over yet.
It's not what it looks like, I promise.
Oh, it's exactly what it looks like.
Look, man, it was nothing. It was just that.
What was that for?
Whatever we had, it's over now.
But Jerry, Donald and I were just...
I was heartbroken. I couldn't think of anything else but what just happened back there. The only thing heavier than my feet was my heart. I then remembered that I had paper in my hands. I read it to myself until I realized what had truly happened. It was a fake kiss that was for the film. I had to make it up for Jesse and Donald.
Jess?
I wasn't exactly sure of what just happened. My memory was hazy and I felt a sharp pain on my upper forehead. I tried to wiggle myself free, but it was useless. After a few minutes, I just saw the door open. 2 large figures shadowed over me. That's where you guys found me.
All right. Thanks for the information. Mr. What was it again?
Briggs.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Anyways, you're free to go now.
What about Jesse and Donald?
What about him?
Aren't we gonna go looking for them?
We'll see what we can do. You've had a rough day, kid. Get some rest.
They can be in some serious danger. If you don't go looking for them, I swear to you, I will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, pal. So you really want to help with this whole investigation?
Of course.
Well, here you go. Welcome to the team. We leave at 6:45.
So, are we gonna do a sequel or anything like that? I mean, we kind of ended on a cliffhanger.
Nope.
I mean, it'd be really fair to the viewer.
Nope.
Then can we at least...
No, Ryan. No, Ryan, we're not doing a sequel.